Hello and welcome to a quick NASDAQ update. We're looking at the NASDAQ E-mini futures. The NASDAQ is currently in an uptrend, in a local uptrend. I've been talking about it last week that we down here were expecting a bounce this week, similar to the S&P 500, where we also were watching for a rally starting this week, possibly stretching out for a few weeks, maybe even a couple of months. This, however, was now very, very fast, obviously. It's great because we had three trend reversal areas, support areas down here that the price did react to, which is really fantastic. So we want to talk about that. These come from the updates that we issue in our stocks and shares membership. If you are interested in that, check the link in the description. It's the Patreon membership, takes you to the S&P 500 and stocks membership to Patreon. We don't cover the NASDAQ as part of it, but at the moment we do cover it regularly, but it's not officially included. Just want to say that. So we cover the S&P also with intraday updates. The NASDAQ, because it's currently quite an interesting market phase, is covered regularly. So we issued these support areas as well that can be traded or could be traded, but it's not an official extra. I just want to say that in advance. The NASDAQ is in a situation where it could still push higher. Okay, so it could still be in a bullish scenario. It's certainly, I would say, less bearish than the S&P 500. Also for the S&P, we're still watching for a bullish scenario, even though slightly leaning towards a bearish one. But we were also watching here for a rally now, at least a relief rally that we are tracking. And if it gives us a rally above a certain pivot point, then we are going to expect new all-time highs. Okay, here for the NASDAQ, difficult situation. We've got a bullish scenario in which we have here an A wave down, a B wave up, and a C wave down. 3 waves down that can be counted. It can be counted like that. And in this scenario, we bottomed here, I think end of last week. Okay, and we are now on our way in wave 5 to the upside. So wave 3 topped here. That was in July. Wave 4 bottomed here in October, and we're now moving up in wave 5. In the bearish scenario, we also expected a rally, but to be fair, this is now getting quite aggressive for the bearish scenario. It's always good when you have two scenarios, bullish and bearish, and they both point into a direction. That's pretty good, probabilities-wise. In the bearish count, we have a diagonal pattern to the downside, but only 3 waves down. That's quite different from the S&P 500, which actually has 5 waves down. So we have a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3. This could be a wave 4. That's the rally we might see right now. And then a wave 5 down. So in both scenarios, we were expecting a rally. That rally is showing, and the support areas that we communicated did hold. This one, this one, this one. So we're now pushing higher. In a more bearish scenario, I rather like to keep expectations at bay. So in a bearish scenario, we have an A, B, C structure that should be unfolding. In a wave 4, ideally we should not break above 15,100. But even if we do, it would not invalidate the wave 4. So it might be worth adding the 78.6 FIB level, because if we are really moving in this trend channel, okay, it might test also in a bearish scenario, in a wave 4 rally, the upper boundary line, okay? And that might be in the upper section of this resistance area. So what we were watching for is at least, okay, an ABC structure. And it seems like we are moving in wave A, should then get a move down in B and a move up in C. 3 long trade opportunities down there. They all worked out nicely. The thing is now, do we rally currently in wave C of A as a 5-wave move? Or, do we get, the question is mainly, do we get this wave 4 and wave 5, or is it going to be finished here, this A wave? This is going to show probably in the next few days. At the moment, I don't see any weakness there. So the trend can still extend higher against the 50% retracement level. It's typically the support I would use. That's at 14,600. So in any pullback now, this wave 4 should not break below 14,600. and then we should still get a wave 5 to the upside. But that's what we need to see when the first pullback shows. At the moment, we extend higher, and it is currently rallying into the resistance area already quite fast, actually. So I will move that to the left. The next resistance level that we've got on there, fib retracement, is at 14,912. That's also here where we had a previous swing high. So I would pay attention to that level. Could actually form a nice inverse head and shoulders pattern with this B wave then, with this pullback. Or even if it rallies in a third wave here, gives us a fourth, and then we have an inverse head and shoulders pattern. That could form wave A, then we get a D pullback, and then a C wave rally. But that's what's going to show in the next few weeks. So I just want to give you a quick update about the NASDAQ. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Yeah, and if you're interested, check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. Yeah, link is in the description. Again, we also cover the NASDAQ at the moment. Yeah, we cover the S&P intraday. 20 stocks are covered regularly, so you might want to check it out. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.